As you can see, the water is coming from there. It is going inside the drum, and through the drum, it is coming outside through the sieve. The sieve is a sieve of 60 micron, and it is taking out at the right side the dirt of 60 micron, but the dirt stays in and is clocking more and more, and on the other side it is only 10 micron. So we have a sieve of taking out the debris of down to 10 microns. So when the water is sinking and sinking, you can see on the right side, you see the flushing of 60 micron. The water is very agitated over there. On the other side, it is quite silent. Now you see the backwashing. You see the drum is rotating now, but it's rotating only a little bit. So the water is raising now, and it's coming up and it stops. So we don't make a full turn, we only make a quarter turn, that's all. Because on the other side, the debris is increasing and increasing, and we love the debris. We need the debris to make the shift from 60 micron down to 10 micron. That's why this kind of type of drum filters you even can use in swimming pools. And in a swimming pool, you can reduce your pump. Where you normally use a 1 horsepower pump, we can do it with a pump of only 150 watts. So the pump can do the job in a much more easy way. And now we take the dirt out every time. So we can do a backwashing with 1 liter of water per time. So you have for 1 cubic meter of water, you can have a backwashing 1,000 times. So it costs you a penny, almost nothing. So you don't have with a sand filter to make a backwashing and you are losing thousands of liters. We don't lose anything. We only let the whole drum, there's no electricity on, there's nothing on. Everything is running on tap water pressure of a maximum between 2 and 5 bar.
Yeah.
So what you see now is not a pump, it is not pump feeded, you don't need it. We can do it by only tap water. Tap water you have to pay for, but the pressure is always for free.
Yeah.
You
And
don't pay for the pressure.
And there's no motor. No motor, right?
No motor, no electricity, nothing. Only a floating unit. And when you push down the floating unit, you can see it will stop. It's running now. It's running a little bit fast. I make it a little bit more slow because you also can see. Now it's running much slower.
Yeah.
So we can make any speed we like. We can let it run very fast, and we also can let it run very slow. So now it's ready. You can have the adjustment of your water level, what is normally a big problem. That floating unit can be any size, so we can make it halfway, full way. And this drum can even run but completely underwater.
Yeah.
Nobody can. And the advantage is we also have a complete valve system in the waste canal. So the basket is always full of water. Where normally only the spraying water has to take away the debris, we can feed it up by pond water also. So when we start up in cleaning, that funnel will go empty like that and take all the debris, everything with it. The drum inside is completely smooth, so blanket weed cannot hang inside your drum.
Yeah. Can we show the inside of the drum? Can you show the inside of the drum?
Oh, I have to open it. I have my feet now clean. I have to clean them again.
Okay.
You do it yourself. You can do it yourself.
I'll do it myself, okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll do that later.
So there are a few points. It's totally made of stainless steel. And what is a big advantage, it is totally noiseless. You don't hear it. You don't hear it. Even here we have a little valve, a knob. So also children cannot open it.
Yeah.
So it is totally children safe. Don't lose your fingers in the drum filter.
And
But the drum filter is totally noiseless.
Yeah.
No motors, no electronics, no electricity, nothing at all. That's why we export them to Japan. We export them to Indonesia in big amounts. They go to South Africa, everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere where electricity can be difficult, we can do it. And it is maintenance free. We keep all the algae, what normally you have to clean. Most people cleaning that one with salt exit. Very aggressive material. This one, what you just have seen, can run for 3 years without cleaning.
3 years.
After 3 years, it looks like totally new. Why? Because we are building in a UV lamp on the bottom, so you can't see it. It is only 1 centimeter away of the drum, and it will kill all the bacteria what is on the drum from the outside, but also from the inside. So your drum will always stay sterile, totally clean.
Okay.
Okay?
That's good.
So,
Thank you, Bert.